Growing up, Kim Starr learned at an early age what it is to have responsibility and the importance of family.
Spent most of my early years in Southern California, Orange County area. My parents were divorced when I was 11 years old, and I'm the eldest of 4 boys, and so I had to take care of my siblings a little bit. Found that it wasn't really a difficult thing. We had a great time growing up.
After high school, Kim started working and found himself enjoying the life of a young single man in sunny California.
I was working at a plumbing supply house in San Diego and really had no direction, was living the nice life with my buds, and decided that if I was ever going to make anything of myself, I needed to change directions and do something different.
So Kim left his friends and family behind and moved to Ventura, California, where he got a job in the title business.
It was an opportunity to make a lot more money than I was making, and so I said, this is it, let's do this.
It was while working at the title company that Kim met a man who would forever change the course of his life.
I ran into a gentleman who had started an answering service a year prior to this, and he was burnt out. It was open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and he just wanted to sell the business. So since I talked to real estate agents all day, he asked me to take flyers out, pass them out to everybody, and if I got somebody that would buy the business, he would pay me some money for it.
But the more Kim learned about the call center, the more the business interested him.
I thought, you know what, let me give this a shot. I think I'd like to own my own business. So at 25, I bought Coast Answering Bureau, which was a company.
So Kim became a business owner and set to running the company, something he quickly realized he wasn't prepared to do.
First of all, I was 25 years old. I really didn't know what I was doing. I remember getting into the business, and about a week into it, I realized, oh, I need to go back to school so that I could take some accounting classes, because I don't even know how to do my books. We did all those things, started working and going in that direction, and about 2 or 3 months into the business, our largest customer left us, and it was about half of our billing. I went to our accountant and I said, hey, look, here's the situation that I'm in. What do I do now? He said, you better go talk to your attorney. I said, why do I need to go talk to the attorney? I went and talked to the attorney. He says, you need to file for bankruptcy. So I realized that it's just not even an option. Not only was it not an option for me, but I had 6 employees at the time. And so those people were going to be out of a job. They had worked there longer than I had. They were employees when I bought the business. And there was no way that I was going to have them be jobless.
Kim buckled down, and not only did they survive, but the small company began to excel. So much so that one of his competitors, Alert Communications, approached him with a proposition.
They had someone who was interested in buying Alert Communications, but they didn't want to run it. So their proposal to me was, why don't you partner with this gentleman, who is today my current partner, Monty Witters, and you can own part of that business and you can still run your own business.
The two came to an agreement, with Coast Communications joining Alert, and they soon made the decision to no longer be a general call center, but focus solely on servicing attorneys.
We specialize completely in attorney business. It starts off with solo practice attorneys that may need their phones answered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Maybe they can't afford to have a secretary in their office, so we take those calls for them. And then we've got another aspect of our business. There's a ton of attorneys out there that do a lot of marketing, a lot of advertising, and those attorneys that do the advertising, we take their calls for them. So we're really a support staff for all the way from the small attorney's office all the way up to the large attorney office.
In the years since, Alert Communications has been a premier service provider to attorneys, but that hasn't been without cost.
It's a very unique and difficult business to be in from the standpoint of everybody that calls you that you're talking to, and we're taking thousands of calls a day. Everybody that we talk to has been either injured in some way, damaged in some way, or is in some sort of need of help.
Because that can take a toll, Alert has gone above and beyond to provide the tool necessary for their employees to cope.
So we have a meditation room with lounge chairs and music and water features so they can just kind of unwind and unplug. We're building out the other side of our building. On that side, we are building a yoga studio, and currently we offer yoga, we offer Pilates to our staff. We have nutrition classes and wellness programs and classes about financial well-being and stress relief and meditation.
We help our employees not only learn how to deal with the callers, but really we try to teach them things that will help them throughout their life as well.
Nearly 300 employees and growing daily, Kim considers them all his family. And for him, success is all about who you surround yourself with.
If you have the right culture and you bring the right people into your business that have the same culture as you do, then it's going to be a lot easier to accomplish everything that you need to accomplish. You're not going to be fighting in areas that you shouldn't be fighting, and you're not going to be having struggles that you shouldn't be having. Everyone will have the same goal in mind and the same way of getting to that goal.